Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I just want to do quite a quick video. I just want to show you this digi kit that I've created. So I'm going to upload this video to coincide with a process video that I did the other day of making some Christmas cards. So I just fancied doing something a bit different, having a little bit of fun. And obviously with Christmas, you know, I'm not saying coming because it is obviously a fair way away yet, but obviously in the crafters world it's kind of coming because we have to get on top of kind of making things. So I just wanted to kind of do some Christmas crafts really. So if I show you the kit first, I'll just pop the cards out the way. Basically I have created just a 10-page kit. That's all it is. It's just 10 pages and basically it's got 5 pages of kind of oh gosh, what would you call these, like images, you know, to put on top of your cards or on the front of your cards, and then it also contains 1 page of sentiments. So I'm just going to kind of show you this page, which I have kind of semi-used. Basically the top half of this page was a mirror of here with the kind of season's greetings, 'tis the season, Christmas greetings, 'tis the season, in these kind of nice fonts. So that's a complete sheet of page 4 of the greetings. And then, as I say, another 4 pages of different toppers, I suppose you would call them, Christmas kind of themed toppers and images. And you've got some of these vintage kind of elements as well. And some holly there that you could kind of fussy cut round and use. So that's kind of the smaller items. And then what I've included is I've got this image here, which I've kind of intended as a background image. And literally I've kind of popped it so that it will be, you know, approximately kind of half the A4 page. Yeah, half the A4 page. So you would use that for a card. And then the other ones I've actually done as kind of full page background papers. And I've actually printed these ones onto buff coloured cards. So obviously, you know, you have to kind of bear that in mind, that they are actually printed on the buff coloured card and not the white card here. I don't know whether I've got any. I've just got this piece that I have left from kind of tearing it. So this was one of the background papers. This one, and how it looks obviously on being printed on ivory card. So that's that. So you've got a total of 5 background papers. You've got the sheet of sentiments, the full A4 sheet of sentiments, you know, to use how you wish. And then you've got another 4 pages worth of kind of toppers and things for your cards. So, and I've priced it kind of, hopefully, you know, I think really good value, because, you know, I was kind of intended on this so that, you know, for Christmas crafts, I don't know about you guys, I didn't want to kind of go and spend a whole load of money on such a short seasonal kind of item. So hopefully, you know, you guys will kind of think this is really good value, that you could just literally buy the kit and then just use all of your other junk journal and craft supplies that you've got in your stash already to just produce some really nice cards, but just these giving you your kind of Christmas, you know, themed pieces basically. So that's all in my Etsy shop now as a Christmas kit. Obviously also, although I'm calling this a Christmas card kit, I mean, obviously you could create a journal from these images, you know, because you could use these as journaling cards and pockets and things like that. So I might have a bit of fun doing something like that myself if I have the time. So that's the first item. It's the digital download kit. And then the second items, these are some Christmas cards that I have made using the kit. So I'm uploading this, as I say, to coincide with my process video. So the other 2 cards you will have already seen in that process video. These are 2 that I made then not in a video, so just in slow time myself. Now, as I kind of mentioned on the process video, obviously because these are quite heavily embellished, you know, on the front, they're very decorative and obviously kind of have quite a few raised embellishments. So what I do, if I kind of tend to make cards like this when I gift them to people, I mean, obviously you could make your own envelope, you could make a box or something like that to pop the cards in. But I actually really love just kind of tying them with either some ribbon or some twine. So these are how the cards will come to you if you kind of purchase these cards. And literally, I've literally made 4 at the moment. And I'm just kind of just seeing, you know, they maybe are not of interest to people, but just if they are, they're just going to be sold in a kind of 2-pack. So this is the first 2-pack, and then there is another one which I'll show you in a moment. And this is how they will come to you. And then obviously if you didn't want to give them, you know, just bound with the ribbon or the twine, then, you know, you could obviously kind of make your own, you know, container or envelope. So on this particular card, obviously it's using one of the background papers. I've glittered it all up. It's got some doily, it's got some vintage sheet music, and then it's got the elements from the kit, some more sheet music, some more of the background paper. It's all glittered. I've used just some flowers from my stash there, another element from the kit there, and a couple of bows. And then I took this really cute little piece here from the kit, and I've just literally popped it onto, I've got some of these Lotto counter things that are kind of chipboard, and I've kind of peeled them down so they're not quite so chunky and thick, and then I kind of Mod Podged that onto there and glittered around the edge of it. So that's kind of what that is. Really cute. So I kind of did them loosely based on kind of the junk journal style that, you know, we all kind of really like using and kind of making. So that's that card, and then inside it basically just has an insert which I've glued at the back. And this is coffee dyed paper. I have I've stamped the corners and then just popped one of the sentiments there, Christmas greetings, into the middle of the card. So just kind of a special card there really to give to somebody. So that's the first one in this pack. The second one, I have bound it with twine as the kind of giving suggestion. And basically I have layered up again various elements from the kit. Here's a couple of the different background papers, some vintage sheet music, and then another bit of the background paper, another one of the elements from the kit, and then just some flowers there, one of the greetings, and then I've glittered around the edge here. I've popped on a flower here and another flower that I've kind of done with some hessian and some paint and some glitter, a little bow and some coffee dyed lace trim here, more coffee dyed lace trim over there, and then a button that I've just kind of glittered up there in the corner, and then another button here which has not been glittered, and then some Martha Stewart glittered butterflies there. And then obviously going inside, again, this has just got the coffee dyed paper and then one of the sentiments there, and it's got these stamped corners as well. So that's the first two cards that are obviously listed as a kind of set in my shop. And then the second two cards, these are the two that I did in the process video. So if you've watched that, then you will have already seen these, you know, on that video. Or if you haven't seen that and you might like to go and check it out, then obviously you can see how they were made. This one here is bound with twine. It's basically got various elements again layered up. It's got a very glittery flower down here, elements from the kit here, and obviously the background paper again just there. And then inside again, I've just got the coffee dyed paper with the corners stamped, and then season's greetings there. So that's that one. And then the final card here, so these two are for sale as a set together, and it's bound with this gorgeous satin ribbon. And again, it's got all sorts of bits layered up, and an element from the kit, a greeting from the kit, and the background paper is also obviously from the kit. And then it's got this huge glittered bow, which I rather love, and then a Tim Holtz layered flower. And then inside, obviously, again, it's just got the coffee dyed paper inserts there with the season's greetings. So that's those two cards. So yeah, so the cards are for sale as a kind of 2-pack. So there's 2 of those in my shop at the moment, and obviously the entire, you know, digital kit also listed in my Etsy. So, and that's under Shabbydabbydoodah. So I will obviously pop the links below, and yeah, go and check it out if you fancy having a look. And yeah, I would love to hear your comments, and you know, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. So that would be great. Thank you very much. Always really appreciate kind of all your support and things. So thank you very much, and I hope you all have a nice weekend. Thanks very much then. Bye.